Another long night carved into the sand. Another memory made across this land. Some folks settle, some folks hide, but not the ones with fire inside. We ride with purpose, grit and pride, and we'll ride this road till the day we die. Outlaw engines roaring like thunder in the morning. Ride hard, ride free, keep the fire soaring. We're the rebels America's been ignoring. From desert sands to the mountains high, we carve our names in the open sky. Hear that rumble, feel it calling. Outlaw engines roaring. I was born where the river runs slow, sweet magnolias and the warm sun glow. Mama's voice on a front porch swing. Daddy played blues, made the Delta sing. Red dirt roads and an old Ford truck, whiskey nights and a little bit of luck. Got that southern fire deep inside, where the past still burns and the eagles fly. Oh, my home in Mississippi, where the soul runs wild and free. The moonlight's dancing on the water, that's where my heart will always be. Yeah, my home in Mississippi, where the blues still call my name. From the cotton fields to the Gulf Coast breeze, I'll never change, I'll stay the same. I've been north and I've been west, and chasing dreams, never found no rest. But every road that I've been down leads me back to that southern ground. Bonfire crackles, guitars play, old friends laugh the night away. And every time that lightning strikes, it feels like home, it feels so right. Oh, my home in Mississippi, where the soul runs wild and free. The moonlight's dancing on the water, that's where my heart will always be. Yeah, my home in Mississippi, where the blues still call my name. From the cotton fields to the Gulf Coast breeze, I'll never change, I'll stay the same. Steel guitars cry under southern skies, church bells ring and the eagle flies. Got my roots down deep, I can't let go. It's more than a place, it's in my soul. Run my home in Mississippi River knows my story well. From broken hearts to rebel songs, it's where my spirit forever dwells. Yeah, my home in Mississippi, where the nights are long and kind. I'll ride that road till the end of time, 'cause home is where my heart still shines. Hey, yeah. So raise a glass to the southern sky for every Mississippi. Gray skies hanging over this old road. Dust keeps dancing where the engines roll. Live my dreams in a broken town. Chasing the sun that's going down. The radio plays that southern tune. Your name still echoes beneath the moon. Rain over Carolina, wash away and dust, Friday nights, guitars and trucks. Daddy played steel, mama sang along. Every mile we drove became a song. Boots on the porch, beer on ice, sunset painting the Texas skies. We don't need fame, we don't need gold, just a beat that shakes your soul. We're the Texas Kinfolk Band, born and loud from the red clay land, running wild with the stars above, playing hard for the ones we love. Yeah, we're the Texas Kinfolk Band. No fancy suits, just calloused hands. Turn it up, let the engines roar. That's the sound we're living for. Gasoline hearts and worn-out strings. We ride for freedom that music brings. From Austin bars to old state lines, we light up hearts one song at a time. Grandpa's guitar still hums that tone, a little rough but pure and homegrown. We're not chasing charts of fame, just proud of our family name. We're the Texas Kinfolk Band, born and loud from the red clay land, running wild with the stars above, playing hard for the ones we love. Yeah, we're the Texas Kinfolk Band. No fancy suits, just calloused hands. Turn it up, let the engines roar. That's the sound we're living for. Midnight highway, steel guitar cry, whiskey burning while the trucks roll by. We play our truth, we play it proud. Texas thunder, we play it loud. We're the Texas Kinfolk Band. You can hear us across the land, from dusty roads to neon bars. We're chasing dreams under southern stars. Yeah, we're the Texas Kinfolk Band, heart and soul of the working man. Let that rock and roll forever stand. We're the Texas Kinfolk Band. Kick that drum, strike that chord. Texas pride forever roared. From small town hearts to the promised land, we ride together. Texas Kinfolk Band. Every mile's another prayer to the gods of smoke and air. Old towns fade in my rear view glass. Memories built, they never last. But the rhythm of wheels and steel, that's the only truth I feel. Ride the Texas wind, let it take me where I've never been. With whiskey dreams and gasoline, I'm chasing life in between. Yeah, ride the Texas wind, wild heart I can't pretend. Through the dust and the thunder spin, I was born to ride Highway lines are my only guide. Every scar tells how I survive. Ain't no chain that can hold me in. I'm forever lost in the Texas wind. Ride the Texas wind, let it burn beneath my skin. Through the storm and the smoke I grin, 'cause freedom's the sweetest sin. Yeah, ride the Texas wind, where the wild begins and ends. I'm a soul that won't give in, born to ride again and again. Wind in my hair, fire in my chest. I ain't chasing fame, I'm chasing the West. And when the road calls out again, I'll ride the Texas wind. Yeah, 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 yeah. and the stars burning bright. Smoke and thunder, we don't hide. Rebel hearts on a southern ride. The law can chase, but they'll never find that sweet moonshine of she's my reason, she's my sin. Every sip pulls me deeper in. Yeah, moonshine of Alabama, you can taste her on the wind. She's freedom, fire, and everything within. So pour one out for the southern kind, for every dream we left behind. Raise that glass to the rebel land. Moonshine of Alabama. Forever in my head.
Smoke's rising from the bayou ground, cicadas singing that midnight sound. Whiskey breath and a rebel's grin, the night's calling, let the fire begin. Moonlight dancing through the cypress trees, hot wind blowing that delta breeze. I hear the ghosts of old songs cry in Louisiana, where the wild hearts ride. Top of the nightfall in Louisiana, where the river runs deep and slow. The music bleeds from every corner, and the fireflies steal the show. Yeah, nightfall in Louisiana, where the blues still feed the soul. We live in love like it's forever. Down here, we don't let go. Old guitars hum on Bourbon Street, boots tap time to that southern beat. Sweet perfume and a touch of sin, every night feels like it could begin again. Thunder rolls across the sky, but we laugh and drink till the morning light. 'Cause down in the South we don't need plans, just a roll the song and a few good friends. For a nightfall in Louisiana, where the river runs deep and slow. The music bleeds from every corner, and the fireflies steal the show. Yeah, nightfall in Louisiana, where the blues still feed the soul. We live in love like it's forever. Dust rising up from the blacktop road, leather on my back and a heavy load. City lights fade in my rearview glass, chasing that freedom you can't buy with cash. Wind howls wild like a rebel's cry, stars spread wide across the open sky. Every mile pulls me deeper inside this outlaw life I just can't hide. Got no mob, just a fire in my chest, chrome on my ride and a heart that won't rest. Whiskey memories and the road ahead, living every night like the past is dead. Chrome and whiskey nights under the neon desert lights, riding hard, burning bright. Yeah, we own these wild highways tonight. Raise a glass to the rebel skies, feel the engine come alive. For every soul who loves the ride, this one's for the chrome and whiskey nights. Stopped at a roadside bar past 2 a.m. Met a few strangers, left with new friends. Old jukebox played our outlaw songs, every word loud, every chord strong. Smoke in the air and the floors all cracked, stories of the road spilling out in the back. Some ride for love, some ride from pain, but we all hit the throttle just the same. Got no fear when the night unfolds, riding through the dark with hearts of gold. Whiskey burns warm and the truth ignites, we're alive in the fire of the crumbling nights. Chrome and whiskey nights under neon desert lights, riding hard, burning bright. Yeah, we own these wild highways tonight. Raise your glass to the rebel skies, feel the engine come alive. For every soul who loves the ride, this one's for the chrome and whiskey nights. Rolling on, hear that steel horse sing its song. Rolling on, where the lost and the lonely belong. Through the storms and the battered times, across the state lines and the county signs. Midnight whispers calling me home, but home is every road I
and whiskey nights.
Got that southern smile, burns like July. Sunset hair, fire in her eyes. Boots on the porch, sweet tea in her hand. She's got me praying I could be her man.